Greetings and salutations, YouTube! It's Zipdisk once more with another Transformers review. This time it's a very special figure, one that was given to me or sold to me by one of my viewers. That viewer being the amazing Dr. Prime. And for this figure, the fact that Dr. Prime sent it to me is even cooler. This is one of my favorite G1 figures, and probably my favorite G1 Autobot, period. Better than Prime, better than Wheeljack, better than any of the combiners in my opinion, because this is an Autobot triple changer that's not advertised as a triple changer. This is my absolute favorite G1 Autobot, and one so dear to my heart because I worked ages in my mother's garden to get him. Today I am doing G1 Perceptor. Yep, the Autobot's chief scientist, an amazing all-around guy. Okay, because this is a G1, and because Dr. Prime sent it to me in such amazing completeness, the only thing it's missing is its two extra ones of these little red missiles. But, because of that, I have the original tech spec. And because of that, anyone who's seen me do my last G1 video knows what's coming. That's right. It's time for the tech specs. These help me read, even though he did send me the tech spec reader on this one. But I still like doing this, so you're getting it anyway. Today, we're looking at Perceptor, Autobot, Function, Scientist. One's ultimate truth lies in one's molecular structure. Interesting quote, especially for a robot. What unquenchable thirst for knowledge, seeks it to exclusion of all else. Main role is to study the best ways the Autobots can adapt to Earth. Extremely smart. Scientific specialties are metallurgy, molecular chemistry, electrical engineering. Has microscope capable of powerful magnification. Well, we'll see about that. Lens barrel converts to powerful light cannon. Carries concussive rifle in robot mode. Absent-minded. Lenses are his weakest part. As for his stats, he has a strength of 7, an intelligence of 10, a speed of 2. Well, microscopes are not known for being especially fast. An endurance of 7, a rank of 7, a courage of 8, a firepower of 8. There we go again, firepower. And for a scientist, a firepower of 8 is awesome, but we'll see why in a minute. And his skill is 10. What else would you expect from the Autobot's chief scientist? The guy's a genius. Of course he's going to have a high level of skill. Anyway, let's take a look at this guy for one thing. First of all, he is a working microscope, which is amazing. You've got a microscope slide holder. You've got the microscope thing. You've got a focus knob that actually moves the lens in and out. This, my friend, is an amazing figure. One small problem. His magnification level is not great. But what do you expect for a toy from the 80s? The fact that it works at all makes it amazing. Look at that. These labels are in fantastic condition. The only flaw in this entire figure I can find is a tiny bit of chrome wear on the slide tray. That's it. And this looks so much like those microscopes we had to use in school when I was a kid. I mean, look at this. This is a microscope. Very little robot kibble showing. It just looks like a techie microscope. Look at a huge, nice Autobot symbol there. Now, for the transformation. This guy is one of the absolute most articulate G1 figures you are ever going to see. He has knee articulation. He has elbow articulation. He has arm articulation. Let me get to this transformation and show you what I'm talking about. First, flip up this tray. It forms his chest. Second, flip down these legs. These are awesome because they turn. Watch this. Well, actually, you turn them before you flip them down to put the decals in the front. This leg's a little bit stiff, but it goes into place just fine. You turn these legs around, flip out his feet. There's his legs. Check these legs out. How often do you get to see this in a G1 figure? Actual knee articulation. Sure, his legs only go out to the side like that. And they don't go forward at all. But who cares? That's amazing. Next are his arms. These are actually really cool. take his arm, flip it out, bring it up, and flip down this little thing. Pull out the arm to the side, flip it out, flip down this little thing. Pull his arms out, and there's a tab here that slides out his hands. And for one of the early wave figures, having sliding out hands is a great thing. No fiddly bits to deal with, no pieces you have to hold in your hand while he's in robot mode, or while he's in microscope mode. And then you take this, you fold it back, turn it to the side, and there's a little dial on the back, right here. You turn that dial and his head comes up. That's cool. I love the light cannon, makes him look great. You can move it in and out to give it a longer barrel. I like it having a long barrel. I think it looks good that way. Arms will move. Elbows will move. This arm will do a full 360. This one won't because the light cannon gets in the way. But that's okay. I mean, look at this. You have a guy with more articulation than most of the other figures in G1, and he's one of the earlier releases. I mean, this guy came so complete, he's even got the original insert for the package with the art and the catalog for the figures for the first wave release. How amazing is that? Perceptor, one of the smartest guys in the world. I love this figure for two reasons. One, he's the Autobots' chief scientist. Two, he has this great vocabulary. His vocabulary is so expansive and comprehensive. He uses huge $20 words to get things across. Tactical analysis would indicate a numeric disadvantage. In other words, we're outnumbered. I mean, this guy's a genius. He has a huge vocab. I even like him in animated, even though people don't like his strange Stephen Hawking's voice, but I think it works for him. He's great. And he has a strange third mode, which I'll show you now. I'm not huge on his third mode, but it works because of what he comes from the Microman line, I believe, where he was also a tank. Flip down this, rotate his head back down, slide this back into place, like this, fold his arms back up. They go in nicely. Basically, we're taking him back to microscope mode first. But this is where these extra wheels come in. You pull these extra wheels out on the side, because he's going to turn into a light tank. Pull these legs around like this. Flip these legs around. Bring them forward, bring them down. I'm not huge on this mode, which is why I'm showing it to you last. Oh, another thing, his rub symbol still works. Another great plus in his favor. There you go. This is his light tank mode. You're actually supposed to take these knobs off on the side, but I don't want to take my knobs off because I think it looks good even with the knobs. But this is supposed to be a seat for the driver right here. Here's a big cannon, and it rolls. He actually rolls fairly well. He's got a wheel here, two wheels there. That's an okay mode. I accept that as a third mode. He is some sort of futuristic light tank. Anyway, this is Perceptor. If you do not have this figure in your G1 collection, you've got to get him. He's just so superb in every way. Now let me show you his weapons real quick before I wrap this video up. He has some great weapons. Taking him back to robot mode real quick. He's a great quick transformation too. I mean, there's nothing real complicated about it, but it's an elegant, simple transformation. One of the best in G1. He just looks good. I love his color scheme. The teal, the red, the black. He looks great. And you should see him with these glasses on. He looks so fun. Anyway, weapons. He comes with his blaster in one hand. He's got this light cannon. And he also comes with a missile launcher. This is why his firepower is 8. For a scientist, this guy will kick your ever-loving butt from here to next millennium. This has been Zipdisk, geeking out totally today over Perceptor, who I got from Dr. Prime. If you haven't seen Dr. Prime's videos, check him out. The guy is kick-ass. Anyway, Zipdisk, signing out. You have a good one. Take care.